What's poppin' South Korea? This is your DJ Brian Ju here in the studio live, and you're listening to TBS efm. Are y'all sleepy? I don't know if you can hear my voice, but my voice is gone, and I'm pretty sleepy myself. Because over the weekend I was participating in the Reebok CrossFit Asia Regionals, and that means I'm pretty tired because it was a sporting event, and what do? You compete, and you keep moving, and to be honest, Saturday was probably my worst thing, and I'm pretty tired. I still feel it. I'm sore, but great news, our team got the bronze medal. So I guess in Asia, we're the third best CrossFit team. That's amazing. I remember just under a year ago, I started doing this. Now I'm on a team winning medals. Wow. So hopefully next year we can achieve more and maybe get first or second place. But big ups to the first and second place team, CrossFit Asia and CrossFit Misawa. They did a great job. Asia came in first place and Misawa came in second. I feel like we're at a sports event show now. Anyways, I'm here to wake you guys up right now. And if you guys from the CrossFit world are listening, it was a great weekend of fun and competition. And right now I got to play music for y'all. And the first song we're going to play for you guys is actually by Daft Punk, and it's called Giorgio by Moroder. This is confusing for me. Moroder. And it's off their new album. And all I got to say, it's a legit song. So check it out. You'll all be the judge. And you got to be careful and listen carefully because it's vaguely related to our word up word of the day. Check it out. This is Daft Punk with Giorgio by Moroder. Once again, that was Giorgio by Moroder by Daft Punk. It's off their new album. It's pretty hot. I told you. Anyways, this is What's Poppin' with Brian Ju. We're on TBS efm 101.3 in Seoul and all the surrounding areas, and GFN 98.7 in Gwangju and 93.7 in Yeosu. Once again, sorry for my voice because I was yelling yesterday rooting for other teams. So it's not because I'm tired. It's just my voice is gone. Alrighty. Now, how do you get in contact with us here at TBS efm at What's Poppin'? We're live today, so you can actually call the studio at 02-778-1013, and our writer will pick up and chat with you guys on the phone. Or you can send us a text at # pound 1013 for a charge of 51. Or you can send us a tweet at EFM Poppin, or simply an email at efmpoppin@gmail.com. Also, you can message us on our Kakao Talk if you add TBS EFM as a plus friend. So if you would like to say hello, give us a shout out, or send us requests, we really appreciate that. All right. Also, if you want to join us for Open Studio, that airs every Friday, but it's recorded on Wednesdays at 11 a.m., please send us an email about that as well at efmpoppin@gmail.com with your name and phone number, and our writer will get back to you as soon as possible with all the information if you don't know how to get here and to reserve a spot for that special day. It's fun, though. You know, me, Olivia, and Eugene, we goof off. You get to see us do our thing in person right in front of your face. That's pretty fun. All right, now we got to get into the word up word of the day. So the first song of the day was Daft Punk. And it's a tribute to the 1970s synth musician Giovanni Giorgio. And it's a cover of his original song. But, the synthesizers dominated the sound of that track, obviously. And a lot of people say that synth music is produced by machines. So that's going to be a word up word of the day, machines. This word means a lot to all of us, because especially in the world of smartphones and computers and emails and, tablets, it's like our whole life is run by machines. And it's true. It's freakish, but it's scary. And it's the truth. That's a scary thing about life. And as soon as our lives will, I think it's going to be really different. And we won't have to leave the house anymore. We won't even need to physically be anywhere anymore because we got robots and machines doing all things. And, you can actually buy a robot and probably make them work for you and make you money. So all you got to do is go on vacation, get fat, drink some cocktails on the beach. One day that day will come. Hopefully not my generation. Anyways, it seems like, a scary scenario, and it might happen. You never know. All these movies coming out like this and stuff too about the future with robots and stuff like that. So talking about robots, we're going to play a song for you guys right now by Styx. And this song is called Mr. Roboto. Once again, that was Mr. Roboto by Styx. Now, the second half of today's show, we're going to be taking all the listeners' requests. Remember, you can send in your requests by Twitter, text, or even by calling us because we're live in the studio. Right now, we're going to go in some Twitter comments right now. Let's see. Man wrote, that is one weird song again, but sounds very musical. Yay, the song just being played, first song of the day. Well, that wasn't the first song. The first song was the other song, but yes, that message just came in recently. Thank you, man. for being such an avid listener and always supporting us. Also, Sherilyn wrote, "Hey Brian, great job at the games over the weekend. Drink some honey water and rest up. Proud of you." I am going to do that after today's show. I'm going to go home, rest up. My body is wrecked from the weekend. Also, BFF J Walker's Asiatic wrote, "Congrats on getting bronze. Glad you found something you like to do. Still working on finding my thing." Well, I mean, it's not hard to really find your thing. You just try new things and, and you find new passion in what you do, and that's what happened with this. I tried something new. I didn't like it in the beginning because it was really hardcore, but then I fell in love with it after about a week, and a week has gone more than 11 months now, so wow. All right, so y'all need to go find your thing. Anyways, I'm having trouble breathing here because my nose is clogged, my throat's gone, but I guess that's the consequences with the weekend. All right, so the next two songs we're going to play for you guys, So Hard, or the first two songs, we're playing was about machines. And the machine is the word of the day. Well, not the machine, but machine. So another word for machine could also be for a political or corporate entity that controls society. I don't know if you guys know that. But you can say that a person who controls society is called the man. Well, what he uses to control society is called the machine. So the machine makes, some people angry and they want to fight back. And that's where this next band gets its name. I'm giving you guys a lot of hints. Obviously, you guys know who I'm talking about. It's Rage Against the Machine. And this group was always very anti-political and seemed to have, they were socially charged with songs and they just showed all their anger in the music. So they got popular, of course, through time. So I want to play a song for you guys right now from Rage Against the Machine. This is Bulls on Parade. That was Rage Against the Machine with Bulls on Parade. That was a very angry song, obviously. You can see how they put their anger in music. One day maybe I could do that too, but that's not my thing. I would sound weird being angry in music. Anyways, our final song of the first half is also related to the word machine, and this one uses the definition meaning someone who's an expert at something. And you can also use machine in that way as well. So a good baseball player you might call a home run machine. Someone who's good at culinary arts might be called a lean, mean cookie machine. And our man Eugene, he loves Star Wars, and he's kind of a nerd. You can call him a nerd machine. I'm just joking, Eugene. I don't know where I get this stuff. Anyways, our next song is by the Jackson 5. Now, this is a band that group loving, because, this is when Michael Jackson was 8 or 7. I don't know. He was very young. This is when he did a group, actually, not a band, but a group with his brothers. Tito, Marlon, Jermaine, I'm forgetting one. I'm hungover. I'll be honest with y'all. Anyways, Michael Jackson was in this group, and it's a great song. Check it out. This is called Dancing Machine. Welcome back to What's Poppin', and now it's time for Paparazzi. Now, earlier we were talking about Michael Jackson. I'm not talking about him. I played a song that when he was younger, he was in a group called the Jackson 5. And, of course, you guys know I love Michael Jackson. He was my mentor growing up, someone I looked up to in the music world. And since we're talking to Michael Jackson right now, we have a bit of news that's very relevant with Michael Jackson and the Jackson 5. Now, according to TMZ, Jermaine Jackson, I think is the oldest brother of Michael Jackson, of course, is moving forth with plans to create a Jackson-themed resort, and he's going to call it Your Majesty. Now, this plan was unveiled as Jermaine told the press that he's looking for a location for a resort hotel, possibly in Abu Dhabi or China, that people can go to stay at, where Jackson memorabilia will be displayed everywhere in the hotel. So I think this is neat, but, it just seems like Jermaine is trying to, use his brother's name to cash in some fame and some money of all his younger brothers, of course. And I know it didn't say much about exactly what Jackson memorabilia was going to be and what memorabilia is going to be in the actual hotel. And there are more Jacksons than just Michael, of course. But come on. Are you guys going to get on a plane, travel all that distance just to stay at a hotel and see stuff about Tito and Jermaine and, not Michael's? Of course there's going to be stuff about Michael's, but I'm not dogging on y'all because I love the Jackson 5, but I'm saying all these people who are going to go to the Your Majesty Hotel or resort, are they going to want to see more stuff about Michael? So, if you're going to name it something, don't call it Your Majesty. You should make it like Michael Jackson's theme park or something. I don't know. Something with more Michael in it. And then, if you're trying to do this to make money off your little brother, I think that's disrespectful, to Michael's privacy as well. Because, Michael, he was a great guy. I'm pretty sure he didn't want his stuff to be, just put on display at a hotel for people to just walk by and touch and look at, you know. And if you're trying to make extra cash, Jermaine, not a good idea. Do not sell your brother out. Do not use his name to make money. I don't know if you've heard, of course, your brother's song, Leave Me Alone, but that's what you should be doing. You should leave his stuff alone. Leave it to be. Let him rest in peace. He's probably, you know, in heaven right now looking down at you, just looking very sad, you know. He probably has this grin on his face being, Jermaine, I don't know why you're doing this. I'm very hurt by this. That's my Michael Jackson impression. Anyways, here's Michael Jackson with Leave Me Alone. That was Michael Jackson with Leave Me Alone. So, Jermaine, word of advice, leave your brother alone. Let him rest in peace, you know? It's not good to try to make money off your brother, you know? Trying to make some extra cash. Anyways, right now we got some Twitter comments blowing up. We said, oh, man actually wrote back with me. She said, totally agree. Using your sibling's name is shady. Well said. Whoop, B. People tend to do that a lot. Yes, that's true. But don't let people do that. If you know somebody who is trying to use your name to, you know, advance in life, you know, stop them while you can. Or, you know, just be like, hey, what's up? That's not cool. You know, just stop them. You got to be an obstacle for people. Anyway, Serena Chong wrote, thanks for staying with us. Even if you're so tired after the competition, drink more water and good rest. Yeah, take care. Thank you, Serena. I have a bottle of water right now. It doesn't matter how much water I'm drinking. My throat is gone for today. So luckily I don't have no singing stuff going on. My musical's done and everything. And yeah, so I'll be drinking water all day. Try to hydrate myself. Nene Land wrote, hungover? Really? Shakes finger. Naughty, naughty. I'm sorry. It's not even because I drank a lot. I mean, I drank like maybe a little bit. I'm not going to say exactly what I drank. But yeah, it's just like the whole atmosphere. Dancing and you know, because over the weekend all we're doing is like working out, and you know, we just let loose last night. We danced a little bit, got each other's names, other competitors, so you know, it got a little crazy. But it's not that I drank a lot of alcohol. It's just, you know, a wild night. And actually it was an early night. I got home around 12 o'clock. So Nene, so don't be judging me and pointing fingers at me. Ha ha ha. Alrighty, right now we're gonna go into the next song, and the next song is a request from Maki 5. And it's a great song because I love the old school like soundtracks from movies. And this is the main song of the Rocky movie, of course. And check it out. This is called Gonna Fly Now. That was the main theme song from the Rocky movie called Gonna Fly Now, requested by Maki 5. And right now we're blowing up again on Twitter, as always. Let's see. Nene responded to my comment. She says, ha ha ha. I'm glad you had a great time just pulling your leg a little. You know that. I know, Nene. And I'm joking around with you as well. I can't be serious with you. You know, just goof off and you know, making jokes with y'all. Also, we have one from, we have so many, these new names. Some people wrote in Japanese. Marsha MJ wrote, EFM Poppin, for a moment there, I thought you went back to EFM Drive-In to describe some movies about machines or rage or something. No, I mean, sometimes, you know, we do that. We'll actually throw in a song that's from a movie and we want to talk about the movie a little bit. Doesn't mean we're going back in time. We're still what's poppin'. Alrighty, Marsha. Also, Kelly Kim wrote, Time Machine by Seo In-guk. Hi, Brian. Deathly scared of calling you. Why? Don't be scared of me. I don't bite people. Plus, we're on the phone anyways. There's nothing I can actually do, even if I was a violent person, which I'm not. Also, we went from, I can't read this one. Oh, my gosh. I don't know how they did that. I know you can do this on Twitter. Use your name and do little pictures instead of using an actual name. Anyways, we're going to go into the next song. And the next song is actually requested by Ebony, who is such an amazing person who listens every day and supports us every day. So this is for you, Ebony. Your request is going to be played right now. This is Fly to the Sky with Song for You. That was my old group, Flat to the Sky, with Song for You. Actually, when the song was going out, I was telling the producer of the show. The sad thing is when you're in a group and you've sung so many songs in the past, especially this song in particular, this is one of those songs we record in the studio. We maybe listened to one or twice afterwards and never got to perform and never actually sang. So for a minute, I was like, what song is this? I was like, this is our song? And, that's why I was actually had the headphones on. I was sitting here trying to reminisce from the past. Like, oh, it was us. Yes, back in the day, Song for You from Fly to the Sky. What a throwback. Brings back some memories. But right now, I'm going to go over some more Twitter comments. This is what we do. We are going to try to read some comments for you guys who are avid listening from overseas. Jasmine Nichols wrote, I would like to request Nelly's Heart of a Champion and dedicate it to Brian for going out for doing a great job at the CrossFit Games. Well, thank you very much, Jasmine. That means a lot that you want to request a song like that to me. Agni also wrote, well, I feel good every time I listen to a Fly to the Sky song. Thanks for playing. Send hugs to you from Thailand. Take care, my love. With that hug, if you send me a plane ticket to go to Thailand, that'd be even great. I would be very grateful. Just joking, Agni. Don't really do that. I'm just joking. I wouldn't want you to actually have to spend money, that much money on me. Also, Ray Butler wrote, had a pretty long weekend myself. Not as draining as yours, as it sounds, but just as involved. Hope you recover quickly. Well, thank you very much, Rhea. I hope I recover quickly as well. But right now, we're going to play a song for you guys. And this was requested from BFFJ Walker Asiatics. Yes, I remembered your name. I don't even have to look anymore. And this is another song about a machine, because the word machine's in it. It's called Love Machine. And of course, like I said earlier, when machine is in a sentence like that, doesn't mean they're an actual robot, or somebody in politics. This is somebody who's good at something. So they're good at loving people. So this is Love Machine by The Miracles. Once again, that was The Miracles with Love Machine. I've never actually heard that song, nor have I heard of that group, but it's a great song. I don't know what year it came out in, but it's one of those throwback songs, of course, obviously. I could be wrong. If it came out last week, my bad. But it's a great song. Fun, funky jive to it. All right, we're going to read some more Twitter comments. Right now, we have Ebony saying, you're welcome. I love Fly to Sky songs. They're so amazing. Well, thank you, Ebony. That means a lot. Also, Brian Ju Canada wrote, should totally let loose after 3 days of hard work. Always great to hear you. Thank you so much, you guys. But unfortunately, right now, it is time to wrap up the show. We want to thank you for, tuning in, sending all your requests. And again, I'll be back tomorrow from the dungeon and also with Mike Jones for Poppin Review. So if you want to find out what he's going to be talking about, please tune in tomorrow. But with that said, we got the last song for you guys for today. And this is actually requested from Kelly Kim. This is Seo In-guk, my boy Seo In-guk, with the song Time Machine. This is Brian Ju, signing off, y'all. Peace.